started playing music around kindergarten when my mom signed me up for piano lessons from a hair client that she does because she's a hairstylist, and one of her clients was like, I teach piano. Would you like to be, a student of mine? So my mom signed me up. My grandma, who has been playing piano for 70 years, decided to pay for them up until about third grade. Then I took a huge break from it. My earliest memory of music, 3 years old, sitting on my dad's lap trying to play the drums with him because we had this really old drum set because he used to be a drummer for his school. And I remember sitting on his lap, just like little arms, sticks like straight out, like arms straight out, like trying to hit everything. Couldn't reach the bass pedal at all. End of 6th grade, beginning of 7th grade, that's when I got into wind ensemble for band. I started being like, people started noticing like, oh, you're a really good trumpet player, like, oh, you're first chair, oh, you're section leader, like everyone was like, oh, you have a question, go ask Josh, like he knows. And I was like, this is kind of cool. And it kind of just like resonated in me in some way. My type of music that I listen to has to be like, if it were a dog, it'd be a mutt type thing. I like to listen to thrash metal, death metal, new metal. I like to listen to like bands like 21 Pilots. I like to listen to some like hip hop songs, some rap songs, some like 90s rap songs. 90s rap is my favorite. All the instruments I play successfully, like guitar, I can play banjo, ukulele, just starting on jaw harp. I started playing piano in kindergarten, so I know how to play that, and I retaught myself how to play piano in 7th grade. I can play drums. I'm in drumline here at Getchell. I play snare. I'm the section leader for trumpet here. I can also play bass guitar as well. My band, Deadly Force, there's only 2 of us at the moment. We are getting a bass player. I think it's the lead vocalist and lead guitar player, Zach. But we started out as the band Killing Creed in middle school. Very traditional middle school name, like, we gotta make it hardcore, Killing Creed, heck yeah. We started out from our librarian. I was an 8th grader and Zach was a 6th grader, and she was like, you two, you're good at music, we're gonna push you two together. And our first time ever playing together was we played Paranoid by Black Sabbath in the middle of the MMS like student center. And I was like, I don't know this song. And he said, just play the normal, like, just play whatever, you'll figure it out. And I was like, cool, thanks. And so he started off and I was like, oh, this makes sense, and just immediately just like made like it sound so well. Like it was loud, like in the middle of the school, people were still teaching, everyone came out like, what's happening? It's just me and Zach like going at it on drums and guitar, like first time ever playing together, not knowing each other at all, barely knowing each other's names. What I love about music is drums specifically. The feeling that I got the first time I played a song correctly, which was Guns for Hands by 21 Pilots. I remember learning that song over and over and over again, and I forgot about everything that made me anxious at school, that made me scared, that made me upset, that made me sad, because like I had a lot going on in my brain in middle school. But the second I stepped behind my drum set, it was like a barrier, because that's what it feels like. You're on the drum stool, there's drums in front of you, it feels like a wall protecting you in a way. And just every time I played, it just felt like it was like pushing everything away, like everything just leaves, everything like ceases to exist besides what you're playing and the music you're listening to. Music makes me feel many emotions. That's what it's meant to do. It's made to make you think, it's made to make you feel happy, sad, all these things. It helps you get emotion out. That's the whole point of music, is to make people think things, like whether it be like, oh, I feel happy today, but why do I feel happy? Oh, this song explains pretty well how I feel. Or it's, man, this song's really making me think about life as I know it at the moment. Like there's some songs like Pulse of the Maggots by Slipknot, like that made me think like, what? What's happening? And then I read the lyrics and I was just like, this is absolutely correct. Like, this is how I feel as like a little angsty teen. Like, yeah, I play metal. What's up? Like, I can play drums. I spike up my mohawk in middle school. Still doing it now. Like, it's like, I'm angsty. I'm cool. Like, it makes you feel like, it just puts you in the perspective of the music, if that makes sense. That probably doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. My name's Joshua, and I like music a lot.